Evolving Skies released August 27th, 2021, featuring an amazing lineup of 17 different alt art cards. The Dragonite and Rayquaza, and of course, the Umbreon VMAX, the Moonbreon, which is the most expensive card from the entire Sword and Shield era. Evolving Skies has 237 cards and is a combination of the Japanese sets, Skyscraping Perfect, Blue Sky Stream, and Eevee Heroes. Today we're going to take a look at how Evolving Skies sealed product is performing almost 2 years after its release, and we're also going to take a look at the top 10 cards, PSA 10 values included. This is the Evolving Skies community spreadsheet. This is available for anybody who wants to use it. It does have hyperlinks to all of the products we're going to talk about today. You can access this spreadsheet down below in the description of this video, or you can hop into the community Discord channel where all of these resources are available as well. Before we get started on the spreadsheet and all of the data on Evolving Skies, I want to talk about a possible Evolving Skies reprint. There's been rumors and everybody keeps talking about how Evolving Skies could possibly be reprinted, and I am on the side that thinks Evolving Skies will be reprinted. There's almost no reason for Pokemon to not reprint Evolving Skies. The demand is so high, it would be easy money, an easy sellout for Pokemon to reprint this product to satisfy the demand for it. Evolving Skies is still in the standard format for the people who play competitively, and with the extremely high demand, there's multiple reasons for the Pokemon Company to reprint this product. If they do reprint it though, that's a whole different conversation. I'll probably end up making a video on that if you guys want to hear more about it. But basically, if they do reprint it, it's going to get sent to distributors. Distributors are the original scalpers, the original investors, the original flippers. They do not work for the Pokemon Company. They are basically a middleman who's just trying to make some money. So what they're going to do is they'll take all of these Evolving Skies booster boxes, which if they do reprint Evolving Skies, it'll more than likely just be booster boxes and none of these other products we're going to talk about today. More than likely, the distributors will take these products, they'll sell them at a much higher rate, over $200 for a box to stores, which will keep the price extremely high. There's a very, very good chance that distributors already have a bunch of Evolving Skies products in stock, and they're just not releasing them to the public or to stores until they can make a substantial profit. There's a reason why you always see random restock. Stores always get these older products, but they're always paying more than the original price to get these older products. The last big release of older products was last year when they did the XY Steam Siege and the Lost Thunder pre-release kits. I picked up those for $174.60 per kit, and they're both worth over $500 now. So you can see why distributors would hold this type of product back. But that's a whole other video. I'm just kind of rambling on about distributors. Let's go ahead and let's get into the spreadsheet. Let's talk about Evolving Skies. The first thing we're going to talk about are Evolving Skies booster boxes. This time last year, the 2022 value of a Evolving Skies booster box was $146. This was right after there was a small restock of these on the Pokemon Center, and there was a small restock through distributors as well. It did bring the price down substantially, a lot more than you would expect for a product like Evolving Skies, but it did bring it down to right around $146 a box, some as low as $125 if you were lucky enough to find them. The current value of an Evolving Skies booster box, right about $385. It was pushing $400 for a while, but it has come down just a little bit over the last few weeks. That's an overall growth of $239, over 100% gain on a sealed booster box. Absolutely crazy. As you can see, this chart, it's all green, all profit. Nothing in Evolving Skies has gone down in the last 12 months. Evolving Skies is one of the craziest sets I've ever seen. I've never seen a set grow like Evolving Skies in such a short amount of time. But you can take a look at the booster box on TCG Player via this link right here. You can click on the last year of sales through TCG Player, and you can see how it goes from right around $144 at the lowest all the way up to now about $395. I did make this spreadsheet about a day and a half ago, and these prices are already a little bit outdated. It's really, really crazy. So the market price of $395.59, which is a little bit higher than what I had it at a few days ago, and the lowest listed box, let's see, $408.50. So it looks like there is going to be a little bit of growth continuing for the booster boxes, which is not surprising. This set is just amazing, and we'll see more about that when we get to the top 10 cards. The next thing we're going to look at are the Elite Trainer boxes. Evolving Skies Elite Trainer boxes are still being stocked as of the recording of this video. Today is June 17th, 2023, And just yesterday, I went into Walmart and they had Evolving Skies Elite Trainer boxes. They do have a much higher value than what the MSRP or retail price is. Walmart actually sells them for $44.98. This time last year, you could still find them for the $39.99, which was MSRP. The market price is almost double what the retail or MSRP is. As you can see with the Sylveon box, we can go over to TCG Player. Let's see if there's a little bit of growth expected with the Elite Trainer boxes. So it looks like the market and the lowest listed are about the same. So it doesn't look like there's going to be any short-term gains on these Evolving Skies Elite Trainer boxes. Let's go ahead and let's take a look at the Umbreon box. These are very similar in price. Umbreon box is a little bit more sought after than the other one, with the market price being around $78, the lowest listed being $81. A little bit of profit, a little bit of gain in this Umbreon Elite Trainer box in the near-term future. Booster packs, you could pick them up for MSRP retail price, $3.99 a pack. I already missed $3.99 a pack compared to the new Scarlet and Violet era pricing. Single booster packs always have a lower value than a sealed box just because you can weigh them, you can tamper with them. They're really easy to mess with. There is a market price of these around $7.37. So these have been rising steadily. Even over the last 2 days, it's gone up just a little bit compared to when I first made this spreadsheet. The lowest listed pack looks like is $8.49. So it looks like the single booster packs are still rising. This price is going to be outdated within the next couple of days. The next two things we're going to talk about, these are a little bit different than any of these other products. The Pokemon Center Elite Trainer boxes are much more exclusive than these other items. The Umbreon Pokemon Center Elite Trainer box that also features the Leafeon, Jolteon, and Flareon. These have been spiking in price like crazy. The market price of $165.88 is not correct. As you can see, there's only, looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 listings of this product, and the lowest is $210. This is already, over $50 difference between the market and the lowest listed. This is the only Pokemon Center Elite Trainer box that's really above MSRP or retail price from the original Pokemon Center price. The Celebrations Elite Trainer box is around double, but that's an outlier because it is a specialty anniversary set. These are all just base products, not specialty sets. And this is the only one that I know of that is selling for over that retail price that you got it for on PokemonCenter.com. Most of them are still in stock on PokemonCenter.com. Last I checked, you could get Lost Origin, you could get Chilling Reign, you could get Fusion Strike. There was a lot of them still in stock, Brilliant Stars, that you could still pick up even to this day. I'm not a big fan of the Pokemon Center Elite Trainer boxes. Whenever I went to go buy these, I picked up one of each just for my personal sealed collection, and I wasn't able to get them on the first wave because they sold out so fast, but the next day they had them in stock again for about 10 minutes, and I was lucky enough to be able to get one of each. Take a look at the Sylveon Pokemon Center Elite Trainer box over on TCG Player. Market price showing $173.60. The lowest listed is over $200. Expect more growth with these. The biggest thing with these is if they're not in pristine, perfect condition, you're not going to get these high prices. People do not want ding corners. People don't want rips. So make sure you keep these in as perfect condition as you can because they really are collector pieces. People do not want damaged Elite Trainer boxes for their sealed collection. The stuff on the inside obviously is not where the value of this product lies. Massive, gains on all of these, over 300% on the Umbreon, Sylveon, Pokemon Center Elite Trainer boxes. The values of these just absolutely crazy because they are so exclusive and they were so hard to get. It made it just easy for people to raise the price because people do really like Evolving Skies. The Build and Battle Stadium contains 2 Build and Battle kits and 4 additional booster packs, if I remember correctly. All the value of this is just based off the packs on the inside. It does have a substantial amount of booster packs on the inside. Market price gone up a couple of dollars since even 2 days ago when I made this list. The lowest listed is considerably higher, so there is going to be a little bit of growth with these in the near-term future. For whatever reason, Build and Battle Stadiums just aren't very popular. I think that they look extremely nice. I would rather have a Build and Battle Stadium than an Elite Trainer box. To me, it just looks better, and it's much easier to display. They're much smaller, and they have really good box art on the outside. But with the 12 Evolving Skies booster packs on the inside, that's why the price of this product is so high. I remember when these were like under retail price. I was picking these up for like $35, $40, and I was kind of mad at myself for buying these at that price. MSRP for an Evolving Skies booster box was the $143, which is what the price was on PokemonCenter.com. Sealed product is king. As you can see here, all of the biggest gains have been in the sealed product versus the single card prices. If you can choose between the two, always pick sealed product. That's my personal opinion. I'm not a financial advisor or anything like that. Make sure you make your own choices whenever you're buying stuff if you do. But sealed product just performs so much better than single cards. It has for the last 20 years of Pokemon cards, and I don't see it changing anytime soon. Let's go into the top 10 cards here. The current value of the Umbreon VMAX Alt-Art, probably closer to $600 to be honest. I've seen a lot of people selling these for $600, but the ones they're selling are not gradable. They're off-center. There's something wrong with them that is keeping them from grading it. Everyone knows to grade these Alt-Art VMAX cards from Evolving Skies. All of the evolutions, their Rayquaza, Dragonite. If you're buying the raw card, there's a 99% chance that there's something wrong with it and it's not going to be gradable. As you can see here, there's a population of 5,199 of the Umbreon VMAX, and this goes up every single day. Every single day people are grading this card. I sent in a few of these myself recently. The PSA 10 value is substantially higher than the raw value, so if you can find these around $600, $630, which is what the market price is, has been coming down a little bit. We'll click on the TCG player. As you can see here, near mint, $576, but I guarantee you there's something wrong with that card. But if there's not, and you grade it, it comes back at PSA 10, you can make substantial amounts of profit off of grading these cards. All of the links over here on the PSA 10 values will take you to eBay, to the sold listings for that card. As you can see, $1,275 was the last sold. Right around $1,100 or so is the average over the last few weeks. So you can see why everybody's so excited about this card. It's easy to make money with it. The value of this card 12 months ago was about half the price of what it is now, around $322. If I would have known then what I know now, I would have bought every single copy I could find. The Rayquaza VMAX is one of the lower percentage gains on these VMAX Alt-Arts for Evolving Skies. But whenever you have a smaller percentage on a higher amount, it still ends up being quite a bit of money. There's a $92 difference between this year and last year for the Rayquaza VMAX Alt-Art. Same thing applies with this card. Same thing that I just said about the Umbreon VMAX applies to all of these Alt-Arts from Evolving Skies. If you can find them, find somebody selling them for TCG player prices in mint condition, you can easily make a lot of money flipping these cards if you were to grade them and they came back in the PSA 10. And if they come back in a PSA 9, you're not even punished for it because they still sell for more than the raw price in a PSA 9. But as you can see here, this card has actually got listings that are lower than the market price. So it could be coming down, just kind of like the whole market in general. Seems like we're kind of in a bear market. A lot of stuff is coming down in price, especially with all these awesome new sets coming out like Pokemon 151. PSA 10 value of this card, around $420. $465 is the last sold. So it'll probably continue along that trend of going up in price. But the most important thing to know is it's profitable to grade if you can buy the raw card and then get it in a PSA 10. PSA 10 on these cards is really not that difficult to get. The only thing you really have to look out for is surface damage and corner wear. Centering is really lenient with PSA. With the requirements only being 60-40, it's really easy to get those PSA 10s. Leafeon VMAX Alt-Art, it's probably one of my least favorite cards from the whole set. I just don't personally like it that much. $60 gain between this year and last on that card. The Glaceon VMAX is my favorite card. I just think it has the coolest art with the Pikachu, the Meryl, the Phoebus, everything like that in this card is just my favorite one. The Noivern V Alt-Art's probably my second favorite card from this set. The lowest listed copy of this card, $135. In a PSA 10, this card sells for right around $250, as you can see here with the eBay listings. Actually, the last sold is a little bit lower, around $225. If you grade it at the $15 bulk tier, that's still profitable to grade. It's absolutely crazy. I've never seen so many cards in one set be profitable to grade and just continue to rise in price like Evolving Skies. Normally, there's one card that's worth more than the price of a booster box, and then you have a bunch of low-tier cards below that, but there's a substantial amount of high-tier cards on the inside of Evolving Skies, and it's just absolutely crazy. The Dragonite V is another really good card. A lot of the price with the Dragonite V is honestly being held up with the fact that it's a playable card. So a lot of these are in circulation being played. And it's also an amazing artwork for collectors. So it has a lot going for it. You really need collectors, investors, and players for any trading card game to work. Dragonite V is one of those cards where all three categories of a hobby really enjoy a specific card. Just going down the list here, as we kind of get towards the bottom, there's lower and lower percentage gains on these cards. The Umbreon V Altart is the lowest at 8%. An 8% gain is the lowest amount we've talked about of any of these products. That's just how crazy Evolving Skies is. Glaceon V, Espeon V Altart, all around 30% gains over the last 12 months. All of these profitable to grade. I can't say that enough. If you find these cards in your local card shop, if you find somebody selling them on Facebook or other places like that, ask for front and back pictures. If you think that's worth grading, you can make a profit grading these cards right now. There's just such a large market for these cards right now. I've never seen an easier way to make money on a specific set than with Evolving Sky. Sealed product, the top 10 cards, even more cards below the top 10 are in the same category of being profitable to grade. Even with these insane populations in the multi-thousands, still profitable to grade. It just blows my mind. Let me know what you guys think of Evolving Skies. Are you guys picking up any of these products yourselves? Do you guys have any of these products? What prices did you pick your stuff up at? Let me know down in the comments. I like hearing from you guys, seeing what you guys got and at what price. It's a lot of fun to know how you guys are doing with your investments, collections, and things like that. Let me know what set you would like me to do next down in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one.